Hello, all my wonderful peeps. Mr. Habanero here. I thought it'd be fun to kind of do a little bit of Minecraft. It's been a while. I know it's been a while, and I know that normally I do these in live streams, but I thought I'd kind of change it up a bit. Thought it'd be kind of fun to come in, do a little project, and kind of give you guys a nice little relaxing Minecraft, kind of time lapse video going on here. Just thought it'd be kind of fun. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to log in. I'm going to kind of discuss what I'm planning on working on. And then we'll just jump right into it. Maybe I'll discuss it for a little bit. And then I'll probably do a time lapse when I start getting into the boring stuff. What do you guys think? So I'm going to go ahead and it's been a while. It's definitely been a while. I've been on a couple times. And kind of like came up with the idea that, I kind of miss playing the game and wanted to just kind of do something a little bit different, Like I missed it. I wanted to build something, and I actually have already started some of the basic groundwork for what I want to do. Obviously, I gotta sleep. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter since the location of the project, which I'll show you guys right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and oh yeah, I'm still working in my massive base that I still love so much. Still using all of my favorite high quality shaders that I love so much. I've changed a few things, but I mostly changed the doorway. Like I kind of changed some of the doorways, especially around the nether portals, because apparently there isn't really a loading screen for the nether portals. Apparently now I just kind of walk right in and it just immediately loads up, which is a little different. So this is the project in question here. As you can see, I've kind of already all I did, the only thing I've done is I've brought in my tools and some of the materials that I'm interested in working on. And I've kind of just laid a super duper basic blueprint. Now I know I got a little further than what I normally do, which is normally I lay down dirt blocks first of all, and that's about it. But this time I think that I went ahead and I just kind of laid down the bricks. I've got an idea of what I want to do, and I'll go ahead and explain it to you. So this is something that I've wanted to do for a while, which is I don't like I mean, you can see all these nether portals just kind of sitting out here in this nether hub, and they're cool and all, and I mean, it's there's the main hub over there, but I wanted to spice it up, and I kind of came up with this idea of building an actual mini base around my nether portal. I thought that would be really fun. And I kind of had some funny, silly ideas. What I want to do is I kind of want to build a castle around my nether portal. And I also, like, I know this is going to sound weird. I I kind of want it to be like this moody sort of, jazz bar. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because I like it. I actually built kind of a jazz bar area in like near my normal base, but I kind of wanted one that was a little more close to home. Because it's actually kind of far from my main base, to be honest. I actually kind of have to fly out to it or swim out to it. But I thought it would be really fun to just kind of set one up right here. And, I thought it would be nice to have like an extra little storage area for the nether, around my nether portal. And let me give you guys a basic idea of what I'm going to do. So obviously I have these stone walls because it will be castle-like. I do kind of have an aesthetic that I want to do where it's going to start out as stone bricks and then it'll taper off into blackstone bricks. And, I'll be definitely putting in some varieties of different bricks just to kind of spice it up and make it look nice. So this will be the primary entrance. This over here is going to be the like side, entrance slash exit because it leads over into that portal, which is also another property of mine. But whether I end up building something around that portal, I'm not totally sure yet. I'm thinking about it. But I really wanted to definitely build a miniature nether base right here around my main portal, which is why I've got this outline. Now, I don't have a very specific shape going on. I know that usually I do a lot of circular shapes and like domes and stuff like that, but that's not quite the plan here. I definitely kind of have some, oval, like ellipsis kind of shapes going on. I have an ellipsis shape right here, and then I kind of have an ellipsis sort of shape over here, and then it's got kind of like these awkward angles, but I like that. I'm tired of doing, square buildings and circular buildings, and I kind of want to spice it up a bit. So I kind of did a couple of, weird shapes that are going to look really nice. So that's pretty much the basic idea. The idea for doing the weird shape sort of was kind of inspired by when I was building my treehouse base. I originally started it as a circle and then kind of expanded out for different shapes and things like that. So that's kind of what I chose to do when I just started designing the basic shape for this particular nether base. So that's kind of the plan. The main goal right now is to build the walls up, and then I'm debating whether or not I want to have a second floor. I'm thinking I might. Like, I'm thinking I might actually try to do a second floor built around the top of the portal, but I'm not 100% sure yet. This will be the main access to the portal, obviously. Whether what I do with that, I'm not 100% sure. I have an idea of putting in some storage containers right here and maybe right over here as well, like using this particular area for probably storage and maybe like crafting benches and things like that. And then you might remember that I mentioned Jazz Bar because I'm weird like that. Because I like things to look nice. You guys might remember when I was streaming building my giant creeper store, the creeper gunpowder music shop store that I built in the free market. That was inspired to look kind of like a jazz bar a little bit, especially the top portion. So what I'm going to do is I'm planning to make this whole area right here kind of like a relaxing jazz bar kind of thing. I have this idea where I want to put up like some music blocks. I'll put in like all the records for all the different kinds of music, and you could just kind of come in here and put on a track. And I'll probably put in some weird little aesthetics to kind of make it look more like a jazz bar. I think that would look really cool. So that's what we're going for. That's the plan. So I let's see here. I'm going to just kind of start working on the walls. This will be probably a time lapse while I work on it. And when I start actually decorating the interior, I will bring you guys right on back, okay? So let's see here. Like I said, I'll discuss a little bit of the materials because I'll be honest, I'm kind of planning this as I'm going along, so there's no definitive plan. There's no specific blueprint. I'm not following a video tutorial. I'm just kind of winging it. I'm just kind of winging it here. So we'll see where we go. I've got this netherrack. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to use it. I just kind of have it just in case. It's kind of like having dirt, like sometimes it might be useful to build with just to kind of temporarily have a block. But I have a lot of blackstone here. I have a little bit of basalt. Not 100% sure how I'm going to use it. I might kind of use it to just make things look nice. I also have a lot of stone because I'm probably going to be using quite a bit of stone bricks. Not 100% sure how much I'm going to use. I might end up using more blackstone than the regular stone. Let me go ahead and grab that while I'm thinking about it. And yeah, I think I'll take some of this as well. And the basalt. Do I want the basalt right now? I do want the basalt. I'm just going to carry these in my inventory right now. But yeah, I will probably have to transition between going back and forth to my base just in case if I end up realizing that there are other things that I need. We'll see what happens. And also, I believe that when I was last here, I left some cracked stone bricks in here. Very nice, very nice. And we're also going to put in... Let me go ahead. I'm going to go and take like half of this. Yeah, I don't want to do a full stack. So I'm going to go ahead and bake some of the, well, first I got to make bricks out of them, obviously. Okay, so we'll take those and we'll take all of them, and then we're going to throw them in the furnace and we're going to crack them. And those are going to be for aesthetics. So, all right, guys, I'm going to officially do my transition now. So I will see you guys in a little while. When I find something important to discuss with you guys, I will come back and chat it over with you guys. Until then, we're just going to do a time lapse. So enjoy the ride, you guys. See you in a bit. I did actually have to come back real quick because the reason why I needed to come back is because I am about to go and resupply. So let me go ahead and do that. So if you guys didn't notice from what I'm doing so far, I am basically I decided I wanted to build windows, and I also need wood. I'm not 100% sure what kind of wood I want to use. I love dark oak. Dark oak is like one of my favorites, and it's going to be for floors. However, I'm debating whether or not I want to use a brighter color wood or a darker colored wood. I feel like the oak is always good too. You guys know me. I love my oak. Um, I'm worried that I hate birch. I was thinking about spruce, but I don't know how I feel about spruce. Spruce is usually pretty good. It's got a pretty good color tone to it. It melds well. I feel like the dark oak would be too dark. So, oak is probably too bright. So I think maybe spruce will look really good. So what I'll do is I'll take that and I'll take these. You know what? I will leave those there. I might have to farm some spruce trees in a while. We'll see. I did debate whether or not I wanted to use the fireproof, the fireproof crimson wood. As much as I really do like the red wood, I just feel like it'll clash. I want it to be darker, moodier, and I think that the red will just kind of flare up too much because this is going to be for the floors. So I don't want it to flare up too much. Red is too bright of a color. Definitely not going to use the warp stem, no way. But I think spruce will look really good. So I think I'm going to try spruce. So we also need to resupply on, let's see, we're going to need more blackstone. I did actually farm all this blackstone earlier before I even thought about really trying to get into this. Let's see here. I need glass. That's what it was. So hopefully I have glass here. Do I have a good amount of glass? Am I lagging? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so thoughts on what kind of glass I'm going to use. So I'm thinking about either gray or white. The reason why... So let me explain why I like the white glass, okay? I'll show you why. This right here is why I love the white glass. This particular structure that I have built over here. This glass, the white glass just has this much nicer tone to it overall, and it melds really well. It just kind of has this really pristine, shiny kind of color. I thought about using red glass. It doesn't feel right to me. It really doesn't. So I'm thinking either black or white or gray. So, but I'm not 100% sure. This is the white glass, and the thing I like about it, like I said, is it has a really smooth tone to it. So I'm thinking the white glass might be really nice. It's very, very clear to see through. Mind you, like, it might clash for people who are, you know, not using the filters that I'm using. The shaders, I should say. So it might look weird if you're in the Nether without the shaders I'm using. Maybe I'll go for the light gray. Maybe the light gray will look nicer. Or the black. Maybe the black will be nice. Thinking about using black. Definitely thinking about it. I should probably also drop off some of the junk that I'm carrying. So let me go ahead and... I don't need all this netherrack. I might still need the dirt. I don't need that 14 of cobble. I'll throw that away. And I like all the rest of this stuff. Definitely want to keep all that spruce. I need all of that blackstone. Move the hoe over here so I can see what I'm doing. Organize this just a wee bit better. Let's see. I guess I can grab like a stack of glass. Do I have any glass in these ovens? I don't. I don't have any glass in these ovens. I probably have a lot of sand though. Yes, I have a lot of sand. Okay, good. So we're going to fire up some sand to replace the glass that I'm about to take. Throw this sand in here and this sand over here, just like so. We'll grab the glass. We'll grab like I'm going to grab the black glass. I'm going to only go... You know what? I will take 2 stacks of glass. I'll probably end up halving it and then dyeing it. So let's go over here. And I think I have quite a bit of black. Well, hold on. This is the chest that I keep dyes in. Yeah, so I have 13 right there. Oh, and I definitely need more of this, the scaffolding. That's super important business. So let me go ahead and just, actually, let me, you know what, we'll just take the full stack. We'll just take the full stack. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So let me go ahead and take this back to where I want to be. Take it back to where I want to be. There we go. Bam. It blows my mind how fast. It used to have like a long load time, but I think something changed in the server that makes it so that there's basically no load time whatsoever. So we'll drop off some of this black stone. Let's see. We'll drop off like that glass. We'll have this glass. We'll throw it over here. And let's see. I have the black glass. I think the black glass will end up looking nicer overall. Didn't really need to use this chiseled stone despite the fact that I set it aside to use it. I do want to test the spruce. Let's see here. What else can I get rid of? I probably won't need this. Hold on to those. And we'll go ahead and come over here. And throw that right in there just like so. There we go. Okay, so we got 39 pieces of black glass. Throw the rest of the dye over here. I might end up needing to go back for more depending on what's going on. But I don't know how big the windows are going to be. I do need to test this spruce. I want to know how it's going to look. So here we go. So here's the first test. Throw it right there. Let's see how that looks. I think that's going to be about right. I'm just trying to check the tone of it. It might also be better to just go ahead and, because I am going to do this anyway, so. Oh, I don't have the ability to do that. Okay, fine. I don't even care. I was going to turn it into a slab, but I only have the one block at the moment. I think that's going to be a pretty good tone. I think that's going to be a good tone. Maybe the dark oak is a better choice. Let me see. Oh, it's so hard to decide. I don't know if I like it. I should have brought some dark oak to compare. I really should have. I always like dark oak more than I like spruce. I really do. But I think the spruce is going to look all right. I really do. I think I need to just kind of trust my judgment on this one and go for the spruce. Okay, so we'll chop that up. Take it, and then the next test is going to be right here, just like that. I just don't know. I really don't. I feel like I should. I mean, I really don't know, you guys. Here, maybe what I need to do is kind of put it like right here. How tall is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right there. Do I like that? That's so tough to figure out. I'm thinking I don't. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna do the spruce. Let me go back. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I know. Let's go over here. I mean, once I get back into the build, I promise I'll shut up. But I want to get these ideas figured out. A lot of this is about, like, kind of testing the color palettes and figuring that out for myself. So I just don't... I think I love dark oak. I love dark oak so much, you guys. It's probably one of my... I would say that oak and dark oak are my two favorite woods in the game. I think they're the nicest looking overall. But I don't think I'm going to want it for this. I think I'm going to want the dark oak. So let's go back and check. Did I need to pick up something else? Let me go in here. You know what? I think I do. I think I want to pick up the ink sacks because I have a bunch of them in here. Yes. Okay. I'll just take the 10. I really don't think I'll need too many. And then I'll come back here and take that 8 scaffolding because why not? And I think that's going to be good for at the moment. We'll work on the decor later. Right now I just need the prime pieces that I need for building the the walls and the ceilings and the floors and things like that. So that's big important business. Okay, so now we're gonna try this dark oak. We're gonna see how this looks. I think it's gonna look nicer. Yes, immediately. I'm immediately in love. Like, I'm just immediately in love with it. Like, I love dark oak. It's the best. Throw that right there. Beautiful, beautiful. No contest. No contest. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. It goes so much better with everything. It just goes better with everything. I love dark oak. Dark oak and regular oak, two best woods, hands down. I know that there are some people who really like spruce. It just never feels right to me. It really doesn't. Okay, so here's the plan that I have right now. So my plan is I'm actually going to use the spruce for the floor right here. I'm going to build a deck. It's going to it's going to be a one step up for a deck. So I'm going to probably have some wood flooring out to here that are going to be half slabs. And then it's going to be a step up, like a step up to some other half slabs up here that'll meet this point so that I can line the walls with various different things. Then my plan is I'm also going to build a second floor. But I'm going to cut it off right about here. And I'm going to build kind of like a spherical shape around so that it is open. And I might build a dome on the top right specifically here, but not over here. So I think you guys I was kind of brainstorming it while I was building the walls. So that's kind of the plan I got going right now. For right now, though, I'm going to drop off this scaffolding. I will come back for it later. And I'm just going to kind of focus on I'm going to continue working on the walls and the glass. And I also might start building the second floor just so I can have it distinguished from this area, which will not have a second floor. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about with you. Oh, let me drop that off too as well. So get those ink sacs out of here. I'll work on those later. For right now, I have a pretty good amount of glass. I'll leave these over here, and that should be enough dark oak just for now to do what I need to do. And you know what? I will go ahead and move on to the next transition, and I'll see you guys in a little while, I guess, when I decide that I need to say something important. So, see you guys in a little bit. All right, let me go ahead and swap over. All right, I'm back. All right, so let's talk. Okay. So, I found that I dislike the black glass. I wasn't expecting it to be that way, but too much black. The black glass among the black stone, it's just I don't like it. It's too much black. Too much black. So I'm gonna knock out all the black glass. I'm not gonna do black glass. We're gonna go a completely different route. I'm thinking I might try the light gray glass instead, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So, you know, it's likely to change again. Um, I don't know whether I want to do light gray or white. White glass looks really nice in the shaders, but I don't know how it's going to look. Like, I think it's going to look ugly if I do, like, if I turn off all the shaders. But I mean, it's mostly for my own enjoyment, and I don't really know, like, I want people that will see this to like it, even if they're not using shaders. So I'm not. I think maybe the gray glass might be like the way to go, but the black glass is just. It's too much. It's way too much. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get rid of my black glass. We're going to also take the black dye back because we don't need it anymore. So let's head on back. By the way, I am definitely liking how this is turning out, though. The dark oak is definitely the way to go. It's looking pretty nice. I'm wondering if this is going to be enough space to do all the kind of interior decorating that I was intending to do. It should be fine. It might change in the future possibly, but so far I like it. So we're gonna and I went ahead and did the stairs as well. Got the majority of the second floor figured out up here, which I think is gonna look really nice. So we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna head back to the base. We're gonna trade out the black glass for, I think I'm gonna do like light gray. I think light gray would look a lot better. I think regular gray might be too dark, so I'm definitely going to try and go for the light gray glass instead. So we're going to drop off all this black glass. It's too bad that it didn't work, but the light gray should be fine. I think white will be too much. I think white will be way too much. So we're going to take this light gray glass. We are going to come over here and see if we can get some light gray dye. That's the egg bucket. Light gray dye. There we go. And I think if I just, I can add, how do you get light gray dye? Okay, so I know that the bone meal can be turned into white dye. Wait, didn't I thought I had bone meal in there. I mean, I have a ton of bones. I'm not worried about that, but I thought I already had like a pile of bone meal hidden somewhere. So let's go ahead and sleep, you know, all the good stuff. But let's see here. Do I have any bone meal in here? How about in here? No? Okay, fine. I'll just turn some bones into some bone meal and it should be fine. We'll take all these and turn that into bone meal. And then we'll turn it into, okay, turn it into white dye, just like so. And then I think if I do this, that turns it into gray dye. Well, that's okay. I don't mind. That's not a problem. And then I can take the gray dye and then put white dye and then get light gray dye. There we go. See, I know what I'm doing. And I'm thinking that'll hopefully be enough for now. I'm hoping. So I'm going to go ahead and put the other dye. That's the egg bucket. I'm going to go ahead and put these back in here. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine. This should be fine. This should be fine. And I know that most of my glass is already back over there. So We're going to head back. We're going to make some light gray glass, and then we're going to test it and see how it looks as a window. Because that black is too much. Way, way too much. So I think we'll start with just the 20 and see where that gets us. We'll take a look at it. Okay. Go ahead and place it. Ooh, I don't know. It's looking really dark. It's looking really dark. I don't know if I like that. I don't know, you guys. I really don't know. I'm worried that it's still too dark. Maybe white glass is the way to go? Gee whiz. I don't know. I love the white glass, personally. I really do. I'm just worried that it'll be too bright. I just don't know. I mean, admittedly, from most angles, I can see inside, which is a good sign, you know, because that way it's not just immediately black. If I really light up the inside, here, you know what? Here's the best way to test it. Okay. I'll go in here and I'll lay down a lot of torches. Just to, like, really, really light this area up. Because that'll give me... Because this area will be well lit up. So I think that if I can get a good amount of lighting, then it might make it less dreary looking. I'm very unsure. Maybe white glass is the way to go. I'm just not sure. Very much not sure. I'm thinking real hard. You know what? Let's go ahead and we're going to go back to the base and we're going to pick up the white glass and we're going to kind of give it another look over. And maybe that'll change my opinion. Maybe it'll either look really nice or maybe it'll look too bright. I'm not sure. But I'd like to kind of like test it out before I completely settle. So let's go ahead and I luckily have quite a bit of white glass here. And I'll pick up some white dye as well. There, we'll go ahead and grab the white dye. Just in case if we end up settling on the white dye, we'll go ahead and test it out. I know I don't want to do the clear glass. No clear glass. The white glass might end up looking really good, though. I'm not sure yet. I'm just not sure. So let's, like I said, it's a good idea to test it. I get worried because I don't want to have this whole place. Like, I mean, I want the majority of the walls to be black and all that. Like, this is primarily a blackstone castle, but I don't want the whole thing to be black. Like, that's boring, you know? So if the windows are black amongst the black stone, it just looks really weird. All right, so we're going to replace the light gray with the white, and we will... Oh my god, is it just like, that's just how it is? I think it might just be the atmosphere. Like, I think if I even, like, it doesn't matter what kind of glass I put in here, it's just going to be this way. Let's see. You know what? I think I like it better. I think I do like the white glass better. I think I do. I think it looks nicer. It's a little more inviting. And I always like the white glass. It's got a nice sheen to it, you know? So I think I'm going to say no to the light gray glass, and I'm going to stick to the white glass. One thought that I'm having is maybe having a different colored kind of glass up on the roof or something. Not 100% sure about that, though. Not 100% sure. But I think I do like the white glass, and I think that I will be sticking to it. So I think that's going to be my final choice. It just immediately, like, after I put it in and stepped back a little bit and looked, you know, from a few different angles, I can definitely see that it looks more inviting. I can see the other colors on the inside. It looks better lit. So I think I will stick to the white glass. I really think I like that the best. So I think that's what it's going to be. I think I've made my decision. So I'm going to go ahead and drop off the light gray glass. Maybe I'll use the light gray glass for the roof or something. Who knows? But I think the white glass is definitely going to be what I'm sticking to. So I'm going to go ahead, fill in the rest of the windows with the white glass, and keep working on the walls and maybe go up to the second floor. And yeah, we'll just keep going through it. And if I need to come back and talk to you guys about anything, I'll be here. You'll see me. Trust me, you'll know. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Let's go ahead and speed right on back through everything. right, I gotta do another resupply. It's definitely coming together though. That's for sure. I'm definitely starting to see what I think it's going to end up being, and I'm pretty proud of what I got going on so far. So we just need to get more blackstone. Debating whether or not I'm going to end up using other materials. I might think about sparsing in some other materials once I have actually finished the basic design. And then at that point, I might actually start, I might like knock out some blocks and then put in some more things, you know, just for aesthetics. So it just kind of depends. But it looks like I've got some more supplies here. I just needed blackstone, I think, was the primary thing. I'm kind of trying to get a better look at this from the bottom just to make sure it looks right. So this is where I'm going to put the glass ceiling right here. I don't 100% know if I'm going to use colored glass or if I'm going to stick to the white glass. Maybe I'll do colored glass. We'll see. But that whole area is going to primarily be filled with the tiling. Might put in some paneling or something. I'm not 100% sure. That'll be in during the aesthetic stage. But that whole area is just going to be filled with black tile for now. And then maybe I'll decorate it a little bit later as I go along. I'm thinking about possibly putting wood on the top just to like really decorate it, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. I'm not 100% sure yet, but yeah, that's primarily it. Just kind of wanted to give you guys an update. It's coming together nice though. I really am. I'm also going to make an access to the roof here, so not 100% sure where I'm going to put it. I don't know if I want to put it on the sides in the back or if I want to put it up closer to the front. So we'll definitely see. There'll definitely be some fencing here to kind of block off this area. But yeah, that's all that's going on. So I'm just going to transition back into the speed phase, the transitional phase, if you know what I'm talking about. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Just giving you the update. See you in a bit. All right, I just wanted to come back and kind of explain what I'm about to do here. So I marked this area off with dirt because the plan is to start working on the glass. Now, I probably need to go and make sure I have enough glass to even get this done. Why do I have these ink sacs? I don't remember. I thought I put those away. Oh well, anyways, whatever. So I'm debating whether or not I want to do a dome kind of style or if I want to do a if I want to do maybe a well, if I wanted to do a dome, then I would probably have to knock out this here, wouldn't I? Yeah, I think I do. So let me go ahead and do that right now and then kind of get another look at it and see what it looks like. So if I instead put all of this here like that, and then dig all this out, it should have a proper circular shape that I can work with to make an actual dome. That does look a bit better, doesn't it? All right, let me kind of go down here real quick and gather up all these materials. Ouch, that hurt. And yeah, I think I'm going to set up a dome, maybe, because I love my domes. Domes are amazing. Domes are awesome and rad. You know what? While I'm down here, I'm also going to make more glass. Do I want to do the white glass? Do I want to do the white glass? Do I want to do the white glass or do I want to do colored glass? I really like the white glass. Red glass. I was thinking maybe red glass, but I think I want to stick to the white glass. I love the white glass. It's like my favorite. So I think I'm going to do white glass. I think it's going to look good. I really do. Despite the fact that everything looks black around here, but you know. Oh, there we go. We've got some glass here. So let's go ahead and craft up that glass. Go ahead and bring this over here. It should be just fine. I don't think I'll have to worry about... There we go. Okay. That's not going to be enough glass. We're going to have to go and... You know what? I should just go ahead and go and get more glass right now while I'm thinking about it. So, good chance to resupply. Might as well. Okay. And get the glass. Gotta get the glass. Gotta get the glass. Oh, you're still working, aren't you? Let's see. I guess I could probably pour more sand into here. You know what? I'm just going to take all this. I don't really care. And it should be fine. Hopefully that'll probably be enough. If not, I'll come back and get more, I guess. Should be fine. Should be fine. It'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. It'll be fine. There we go. Okay, so now we've got the glass. Let's go ahead and craft it up. I guess I will start with what I've got here. I don't think I'm going to... There we go. So yeah, that seems like a pretty good amount to start with. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Get out of there. I think that'll be fine. I don't really want these bricks here, so I'm going to go ahead and just put those there. That should be fine. I'm not super nervous about that. So I'm gonna go back and keep working on this. You guys can watch me build the dome, and I think it'll come out pretty nice. I really do. So hopefully that'll... I'll come back if anything comes up. So trust me, I always do, don't I? All right, guys. I think I've got what I like here. I think I finally got it all set up in the way that I think I'm going to want it. I'm going to do most of the interior decorating as well as the detailing of the outside, probably off camera, but I think I've pretty much got it set up the way that I like. So I've got the very nice dome on the very top. It's very castle-like. I'll try to pronounce the castle features a little bit better, probably off screen maybe. Um, I'm probably going to be adding like staircases and slabs to the outside, as well as lanterns and maybe some fence postings or something like that to kind of like, just to kind of change it up, make it look a little nicer on the outside. I really like how the dome came out. It was a little awkward. I kind of had to like reevaluate it a couple times, but I think I've got it to be pretty dome like. It looks pretty good to me. Um, the windows look great. I love the white glass, obviously. I definitely think that the wood flooring for this area, which is, mind you, this is going to be kind of like the the sort of like jazz bar area. Like this is the main deck. So like I'm gonna probably put up some music blocks and maybe some tables and things like that, just to make it look fancy. Like I said, I want to really kind of chill, laid back atmosphere in here where it feels like you can come in and like relax and I don't know. I just like it when my buildings kind of have that appearance to them where they seem just like that they're really relaxing. So I'll probably set that up a little bit better. My plan is to lay down probably carpeting. I want to cover up all this bedrock. So I'll probably be putting in a lot of carpeting in here. Just probably wall to wall carpeting. I was debating whether or not I wanted to put in more slabs. I don't think so. I think the carpeting will be fine. This is going to be primarily storage area right here. I'm probably going to put in barrels, would be my best guess. I love the aesthetic of barrels. It looks the nicest. So I'll probably be putting in barrels all along these walls just to kind of have some spare storage. The same will be over here, barrels for storage. All these workstations and stuff will be moved later. I do want to kind of like do something with this. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of like the fact that it's off to the side right next to the staircase. That's totally fine. Staircases look great. I love them. I kind of like how I did them into stone, kind of like the paneling. I mean, not the paneling, but the walls transition from stone up into black stone. So I kind of did that effect as well with the staircase. You guys probably noticed that before. The dark oak is up on the top. There's the carpeting for the nether portal. So I don't know whether or not I'll put more carpeting. Maybe I'll like make a design out of this. That way it's not covering up all of the beautiful dark oak. I love the dark oak, so I don't really want to cover it up too much. I do like these polished slabs. These are fine. I'll probably decorate, the ceiling just a wee bit, probably with lanterns and some fixtures and stuff like that. Let's see. I don't really know what to use this place for. I'll probably put up like some enchanting stuff and some workstations and stuff like that, maybe some storage up here, but I'm kind of leaving the main storage area down here. Maybe some workbenches down here, we'll see. I might put in some extra storage. If I'm going to put in a bunch of workbenches up here, it'll probably be some storage just that is handy for the specific workbenches that are nearby. The dome is beautiful. I love it. I definitely love it. I kind of had to like go around it, change a few things just to make sure it looked nice. I like the fact that the stone kind of cuts off at the end here, so it doesn't completely cover up all the sides of the dome here. So I just like it right here, so it transitions nicely when you're up on the rooftop. I've got all of the, these are just kind of like aesthetic staircases to kind of give it that sort of almost castle-y kind of look a little bit more. I'll be putting up lanterns and maybe fencing. I don't know if I want to do fencing or not, but I do kind of like the fact that it's also like a landing strip if I were flying through the Nether, which is pretty common, especially up here close to the hub. This will be replaced with a ladder and a what's it called, a trapdoor. So I'll probably do like either dark oak or probably dark oak to fit the rest of the wood and the paneling. I was thinking maybe spruce, but I don't know. We'll see. What am I going to do with this? Well, the doors. Probably fencing. Fencing does pretty nicely. I'll probably rip up that carpet, put in a fence guard, and maybe put some posts along here just to make it look really nice and fancy. I'll be doing that for all sides of the, for all entryways. They'll probably get, fencing and stuff like that. Fencing is usually the best. I just don't like things breaking down my doors or, anything like that. Anything that has a chance of breaking into the castle I don't really want. So it'll probably be like fence doors and like fencing on the sides just to make it look really nice. Probably dark oak most likely because I love dark oak. It's the best. Might dress up the Nether portal. Not 100% sure yet, but that's basically it. This is it. I'll be putting some other things and maybe I'll do like another showing of it later or something, like maybe some kind of clip in the future to show you guys what it really looks like after I detail it and make it look really nice. So I think that's gonna be it. Let me go ahead and give you guys another full-scale look. I know I was kind of circling a little bit, but you know what, let's go ahead and go around nice and slow, give it kind of that nice slow look around. I do like the shape. I'm glad I kind of kept that awkward shape that I started with in the beginning. I think it looks really nice. There was a period of time where I was doing like perfect circles and kind of like trying to do rectangles within squares and do very specific shapes that were very obvious and plain. But when I did this one, I definitely knew that I kind of wanted to do some awkward shapes to kind of give it more character and detail. Like I said, it's still got that nice circular shape for the dome. As you can see, the dome is kind of like the centerpiece right there. And yes, I do know that, there's a shape that kind of offshoots it from that side, but not so much on this side over here. That's on purpose. Like I said, the weird shapes kind of really give it character and detail. But you can clearly see that when you look at the dome, there's a nice solid circular shape to the building, which is what I wanted it to do. So, but I do think overall this looks very good and I'm very proud of it. So, but yeah, that was actually, I did kind of, I'm purposely speeding everything up, but that took me about 3 hours. So, I like it. 3 hours well worth spent, if I do say so myself. It's been a while since I've done some Minecraft, so I really wanted to do something. Usually building things is what brings me really solidly back into Minecraft, and I do know that I've needed like a base for the Nether for a while. I know that most people are kind of, just have their portals standing up here, but I like the idea that my base stands out. What are you doing? Get out of my base. I don't want to kill him because he'll piss off all the other piglins, but whatever. It's fine. But anyways, guys, thanks for being here. Had a very good time doing this. You know what? I'm going to do all those lovely things, which is, guys, go ahead and smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like do all those wonderful things. Maybe leave a comment down below if you liked this, I don't mind doing Minecraft every once in a while. It feels pretty good. So, if you guys liked it, go ahead and like the video. If you want to say something about the base or, whether or not you want to see more Minecraft, go ahead and leave a comment down below to let me know. And go ahead and check in the description below for all of my wonderful links, such as I have Streamlabs and I have PayPal. They're great for donating if you want to donate to me. No worries if you don't, but I greatly appreciate any donations that come in. It's greatly helpful and allows me to build up the channel a bit better. So I also have a wonderful Patreon. You should come and join my wonderful Patreon because we have a good time. And I have wonderful Patreon members on that wonderful Patreon that I always give a special shout out, such as ya boy Lettuce, Bo Falcon, Fajouk Enterprises, James P, and Rebecca. So thank you, wonderful Patreon members, for being so good. And I'm just going to say the last couple of things, which is, guys, follow your dreams. And also, this is me, Mr. Hobbs, Mr. Habanero, signing out. See y'all later. Thanks for joining me in Minecraft.